what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another great episode of Shyt Talkin Time with your boy Girls. Without me, who else? Time to do best and let's talk this shit. Got another great episode for you guys today. Always gotta let you know this video is brought to you by Heart and Stripes Clothing. Always check out the sponsor, Heart and Stripes Clothing.com. Got another great episode today. I think I had a cool title, but I don't like it. So I had to go back on it because it was like, damn, I like it, but I don't think it's, that funny. But it's like donkeys of the year. So I had got something sent to me. They think it was yesterday or this morning about Lil Zay Osama. So about a week ago, Lil Zay Osama name was buzzing. He's supposed to have got picked up by the feds for some criminal activity, and then it was reported that it wasn't actually Lil Zay Osama; it was just affiliate, aka camp member, and he was being drugged down due to the camp members. Now the story is coming out reporting that he was there. The situation that's being reported is a home invasion robbery. They uh, set up as fake delivery guys, got in the house by gunpoint, and this is a very, different type of crime. To me, this is why I even reported about it because it's kind of like intriguing to me. They robbed the guys from crypto. So I just can imagine all these masked guys, switches sitting in the house making these nerds sign on their computer and send their crypto to them. Just kind of crazy. Um, Creates a lot of questions to me. I think altogether was 7 people was arrested in this, which I know was going to be quite a few because if only 3 people went and did the robbery, who even told them that the guys had crypto? How did they know to go to this house? How did they know how to target them? So I know it would be more arrests, but goddamn, it's 7 people got roped up in this. And Lil Zay Osama. So what I'm gonna say about Lil Zay Osama that a lot of these guys don't understand. We live in 2026. Lil Zay Osama probably got a okay record deal, some YouTube views, some streaming numbers. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's possible that he could have seen a million or more. I don't know. I don't, I listen to his music, but I don't look at it as like a Drake or a Kendrick or a Lil Wayne or one of them Lil Baby or Future. So no, I can't say, yeah, he made millions and millions. He probably made a mill. So when people keep saying, I'm disappointed, he the one with the bag, he the one with the bag, what the fuck is the bag? That bag probably gone. He just fought a whole gun case with the feds. And I mean, shows and shit like that. I mean, when I watch his videos, I don't see a bunch of Lil Zay Osama bookings in the bottom. And I tell everybody, like, if you want to know how active an artist is, if an artist is really busy, just go to YouTube. If you watch their videos and they're on their channel, all of their show dates are at the bottom. Like when Pooh Shiesty went to jail, which is the next person we're gonna talk about. Pooh Shiesty went to jail with open tour dates, open shows and everything. He had a show like 2 days before he got arrested, or 3 days after, something like that. That's why I say it's like the Mount Rushmore of dumbness. And I mean, they put Lil Zay Osama in there because he part of the youngins and so on and so forth. So my man Trenches News reported that as Lil Zay Osama, Pooh Shiesty, and Lil Durk is the 3 biggest flops in 2025, 2026. Um, the whole Pooh Shiesty situation, I'm not gonna call it a flop because at one time, Trenches News would have did what he did, just not right now. So for me, I can't judge Pooh Shiesty harshly because at the age of 26 and what I have at stake, I might have made the same mistake. I mean, majority of the people that's judging him probably would have made the same mistake at that age. Fast forward on now, about lawyers and uh, loopholes and things like that, where somebody around you should have told him, bro, let's take the legal route. Or, unless Gucci and them contract was that ironclad, there was no way out except for what he did. And a lot of people can't read the note. That's probably what happened. It wasn't no way out. That was the only way out, and that was the fastest way out. So he took it. He probably could have stuck around and did the deal like people said. Then 10 years later, he's still rapping. The label controls when your music come out. So if he went in the studio and recorded 5 straight albums in 2 months and handed them to him, it's still not his choice. He's still his choice to let him go. He still can say, okay, I got my five, but you got to put them out. And I know you don't expect me to put out 5 albums, one a month, because when you sign a record deal, you're not putting out mixtapes. You're putting out albums, studio albums. So at the end of the day, people got to understand that these people have to recoup their losses, and they're not going to get that off of a mixtape. Even in the present age where a mixtape can create a tour, that's starting to die out now. So, for me myself, I mean, Pooh Shiesty could have did stuff, but I honestly, if y'all pay attention on how contracts and music are changing to where he did a song with Glorilla on his own, and Gucci still had the power to get the song pulled because it was with a CMG artist. That's all in his contract. I mean, I know a lot of artists that can do songs with other artists, but if that's in his contract, Gucci controls it. No, he ain't lose. That shit ain't coming out. No, Glorilla, that's a CMG artist, and he pulled it. So, like, I can see where Pooh Shiesty tried to do other ends to try to work around him. Even like the shows, I remember at one time your show money was safe. Your mixtape money was safe. A lot of shit was safe. I mean, the only thing about Pooh Shiesty's career, everything that he could perform at a show is a 1017 song. Not unless he go do all the music he did with Big 30, which is not a 1017 artist, or he got some all new shit that we never heard of, which nobody can sing along. So what makes him be able to put a show together is based off of his 1017 music. So this is why he probably was so hell bent on getting out of that deal. But it is what it is. Next topic is Lil Durk. Like I said, Lil Durk, they've been talking about how cooked he is, Cajun, deep fried, all these other times. I mean, to me myself, um, a little burned out on talking about the Lil Durk topic. I mean, we done went over damn near every piece of evidence. We done went over all of the stuff that got to do with it. Now, as of last week, some new shit came out when I was watching the episode of Trenches News, and he was stating that Vonnie filed the motion against him. And he was, I don't know if he was playing, I don't know what he was doing, but he talking about Lil Durk lawyer get with me. I could get, I can help you, this, and that. I can, draw out the time. I guess he can map out how Vonnie was the mastermind of it. And just because he put charges on you, after you done put charges on many people, then you ready to flip on him. I tell you, bro, there's no honor amongst thieves, and this shows you that. It's just sad. I mean, but it would be funny to know that this man can actually have enough information to bring you home, but I doubt it because he keeps saying the Vonnie case, that's only the Cali murder for hire. What about the Chicago one? Do you have any evidence that can get him free of that? Because the evidence now seems circumstantial, but it's still enough to keep his names in the conversations. So, being said, it's kind of a far stretch by saying, I could free Durk. I could free Durk. You could free Durk off the case with Vonnie because you know something. But as far as the other cases, Steph and Mac murder, what do you know unless you're not telling us something? So that's a far fetch to say, drop me an M, make me rich, I can get him out. Nah, it's kind of hard to sign lawyer. But this is the world that we in. Trenches is definitely a little pissed off. I give him that, and you can hear it all in his voice. But before we go, I got a final topic for you guys, which is this whole DJ Vlad debacle or situation. If you guys haven't been keeping up, DJ Vlad has been having a lot of issues with his star visitors. And uh, key visitors are Boosie Badass and Gary Spears. A few weeks ago, or whatever case may be, it came public that Boosie asked for a raise from DJ Vlad to come and sit down and talk to him and do videos. Vlad said the analytics and the numbers didn't make right, because if he gave you what he asked for, then he wouldn't be making anything. It would be like he's just doing it for free. Which at the end of the day, it's a business is a business. I mean, Boosie is a hip hop artist. I don't think he's going to do shows that don't make sense to him. Knowing that you got to pay venue, security, and all the ins and outs, and at the end of the day, you gonna do this show and make $10,000? I doubt it. So kind of, sort of, it's kind of weird. That's what makes it seem like a temper tantrum. Now, the part that I don't like is how DJ Vlad is having his way with exploiting these men because he know they can never hit the plateau that he had them at. If Boosie started a platform right now and released videos, it would not get 5, 6 million views like he did on Vlad. If Ari Spears released a platform and start uploading videos every fucking day, it is not going to get the potential that he got on Vlad. And I feel bad that a lot of these guests are artists, famous people, things like that, and y'all don't understand how teams go. See what I'm saying? Or how situations is. And y'all put yourself in a predicament for that man to be out here playing y'all like that. And the crazy part is he's smart enough to realize exactly what I would have did. I'm gonna start talking more and I'm gonna save the money I was paying them and I'm gonna show them that I can get the same numbers with my own content. And if you notice, that's what Vlad is doing. You see, he going to get all his, I call him his dream team, 1090J, Whack 100, and DJ Academics. Why? Because to him, that is his Mount Rushmore. Those three men are so valuable to Vlad because 1090 Jake is the king of paperwork that's unfindable. Academics has his niche, and we know Whack has his niche. So at the end of the day, he doesn't really even need an alliance with Boosie. I think mainly Vlad just built a friendship and just started dumping money because one, I get to hang out with Boosie and then we really friends. Like I really genuinely think Vlad had a friendship and felt that they was cool. See what I'm saying? So to him, I really think Vlad was hurt. But if you pay attention, he's not going on Boosie like he is on Aries. Now, as far as for Ari Spears, I mean, Vlad, at the end of the day, you know how it is in Hollywood. Like you said, he hasn't dropped a relevant movie in 30 years. He hasn't really done anything. The comedy game, the movie thing, been throwing him lemons. I do agree with what Vlad said. Yes, Vlad did help revive Ari Spears' career because, like I said, Ari Spears was my man since Mad TV. He was in this movie, I think, with John Lake Osama called The Pest back in the day. I used to like he did a couple movies that I liked that. I didn't even remember him being in Jerry Maguire because I don't really remember Jerry Maguire. But it's like now all of a sudden, now it's time to talk down. That's not business-like. And I mean, Vlad is, to me, is petty. If he call himself airing you out, you got the paperwork, you got the analytics, leave it alone. He's just a hump trying to air you out. You know it's not true, but you're going to make a whole fiasco and drag him just to show it's not true instead of just simply ignoring it, taking the high road. See, what y'all guys are starting to notice that Vlad is turning into us. He's turning into the regular podcaster where he has to answer back everything. Everybody has to get a response. Everybody has to get it. And see the way he's doing it now, when he figured out how to monetize all the response. So what he's missing from not having that Bootsy show this month, or what he's not having the Ari Spears, he's gonna make it back off of getting DJ Academics to interview him. And if you think about it, it's a 2-for-1. I bring Academics out, let him interview me on my topics. Then I turn right around, switch seats, and I interview him on his topics. Same thing with 1090J. Same thing with Academics 1090J and the last person I named, Whack 100. Now, why he don't let Whack question him, that probably be funny as hell, because I know Whack gonna ask him some ignorant questions. But it's the same type format, so you think about it. I got a 3-person swing where I'm getting 6 pieces of content out of this 3. That's all of them interviewing Vlad and then Vlad interviewing all of them. I would watch those episodes. That would recoup anything that he missed, and then he can control it being demonetized because of what was said. He has a lot more control over doing his content that. So it's all about the business at the end of the day, and I can't allow people to get mad at a businessman when they running around doing business themselves. They have managers, they have agents. You're doing business, but you get upset because these people run a business differently. I wish DJ Vlad would not have started paying people for interviews. I understand why he did. I understand how his formula is, how he is. I understood it since it started. It made a lot of sense because you know why he right out owns the content. If he paying you to come on that show, you have to sign that waiver before we hit record. Whatever is said on this camera belongs to me. Now, if you get somebody to come and do it for free, they get a little tipsy, say some shit they ain't mean to say. Oh no, bro, edit that out. Don't put that out. Then your publicist said you cease and desist, take the video down. We told you not to put it in there. That's what you don't have to deal with when you're paying for your content. So Vlad will never have a motherfucker suing him talking about, yo, I told you not to put that out there. You got to delete that part. No, that part not cool. No, you can't do that. No, he doesn't have to worry about it. It's really not his problem. I mean, if you don't like what got put in there, then oh well, you shouldn't have said it in front of this camera with this hot mic. See what I'm saying? And that's kind of is the way that business go. That's how journalists work. Because at the end of the day, if you sitting down talking to him, now see if Vlad had like a pregame. So say for instance, Vlad like, okay, I let you smoke in the studio, but not on camera. So as we sitting there rolling up smoking, and we just having a general conversation, he got me hot mic. I'm talking about Tony Yayo, another ass nigga, Uncle Murder, another ass nigga. I'm just going in on all these people while he got me hot mic. Now I leave after I do my episode, and next thing you know is leaked footage all over the internet of me talking down on these people, but I know where it came from. I cannot sue Vlad. I mean, if I can threaten him, but I gave him the content. I said it. I wasn't paying attention. But I just hope this is a lesson to you guys, man, to build your own platforms or build your own folks' platforms bigger. And they can do the same thing, the same numbers, same fan base. A lot of them have the same fans. You crazy if you think people don't like is the person like the people who subscribe to Vlad are only subscribe to Vlad. He subscribed to 30 different channels. I'm actually subscribed to 200 and some different YouTube channels. My personal account subscribed to thousands. Because back in the day, I used to, hey man, it's here. I like your shit. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. I'm not a hater. Then if I like your content, of course I want to see more, so I'm going to subscribe. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not like a lot of these people who watch these videos. I'm not a hater. Just hit subscribe. You'll come back around, search this, search it again, to find and say just hit subscribe. I ain't got time for all that. So it is what it is. But I hope y'all guys like this episode. You know, definitely had to bend y'all ear on this one. Back in my household style, nice and tired. You know, for you guys. But as always, man, thanks for letting me bend y'all ear. If you haven't subscribed to the channel by now, please make sure you do. Please make sure you smash that like button before we get up out of here. And as always, see you guys next time.